Hi, and welcome to our 8th week of Trends in Research. 1 week to go. Hopefully everybody's making good progress with your project, your research project. If you'd like any direction on that, do let me know. This week's topic has to do with end-of-life care. And it may seem strange that end-of-life care is included in a business-related course, but the reality is hospice is really a growth industry, and it's a growth industry simply for demographic reasons, but not so simply just for demographic reasons, also for philosophical reasons, that people are becoming more willing to discuss the end of life and to make sure that the end of life is as enriching of experience as possible, so that we don't have to be afraid of end of life, but we can imbue that process with meaning, not only for the person dying, but for those that remain behind. So most of the materials this week relate to that. There are some materials discussing the growth of the industry as well. Your discussion question focuses on a spiritual assessment that's included in this packet, and I just want to emphasize, as I did in the Blackboard posting, that when I talk about spirituality, I tend to think of what is it that people believe and how consistent are their behaviors and actions with their beliefs. Because what we know from a psychological perspective is if people's behaviors align with their beliefs, they tend to feel much better about themselves. And this becomes even more true as people approach the end of life. It's probably even more important relative to having a sense of peace to feel that you're clear about what you believe and at peace with those beliefs. So again, in a business course, it may not be usual to talk about spirituality and beliefs, but I think it's so important if we're going to provide effective customer service and effective businesses at helping people in the dying process. So Susan Hearn provided me with some of the materials for this week, so thank you for that, Susan. Susan's also working on a neat project with a company called VoiceQuilt, and VoiceQuilt develops has a product that captures messages from people that are friends and family of someone going through the dying process, and then embeds those messages into a music box, for example, and then that's given to the person that's dying so that they can listen to voices and final messages from those that they really care about. And certainly as an added benefit, when they do die, that's left as a memento to friends and family of that person. It's a neat business, and many of the businesses related to hospice are really about businesses that are trying to make a difference in the world and doing well for people that are in difficult situations, but also being a effective and economically viable business. So it is possible to do both things, to have a good, sound business that makes people money, while at the same time making a positive difference in the world and a positive difference in the lives of others. So that's this week, and 1 more week to go. And I hope everybody's making good progress this quarter and has a good week.